Let's start with the second cloning example. As we did before in the first example, we're going to start with the MA2 LightPilot, and we're going to make a copy to not change anything in the original one. Let's call it LightPilot bigger venue or big venue. Again, I got prepared the patch and the 3D information in another show file, and I'm gonna import it with the partial show read. The file is called, where is it? I think it was festival patch. Here's the festival patch. We're gonna load it. And as before, here on the left side our original stage, and here on the right side is our cloning stage. 3D position, okay. With a wizard, we're gonna go merge. Now it's prepared. Well, this time it's a bit bigger stage, so it took more time. Let's take a look if it's already on the second stage. No, it's not. And if you take a look here, you see there are two rigs mixed. I'm gonna start again in the external view with the first view with the fixtures. And I'm going to create some groups of our fixtures. Here as spots, we got the mythos, and we're gonna store this as the spot clone. Then we got megapoint as beams. We're gonna store them here. Then here are the Aleda. This time with the 2 instance mode. I think it is the 35 channel mode, but with 2 instances. We store them here as wash clone. And now is the first exception, or the first thing that's different than in the first cloning. Now we got 2 more types of fixtures. We got here the JDCs, which are flashlights or panels, and the SGM are LED bars. I'm gonna choose both types of fixtures and store them here in the LED clone. Okay, now groups are made. I can leave this view. And now I go to our main view here and try to move all the lights to the other stage. So let's select all of them. Here we go to setup, and now we're gonna move the whole rig to the other stage. I think this could be almost. Let's move also here. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Yeah, and it's looking, I think I can move them a bit more to the right. Yeah, I think now they are centered more or less. But it's enough for working. Gonna clear, setup off, and let's go back to our external view. And as before, we can continue in the layout. And now same thing we did before, we're gonna copy here the groups to our layouts. Spot to spot, beam to beam, wash to wash, and finally here the LED to LED. Then we go and arrange the whole set. Again, I'm gonna work here with the highlight function to see what's in the back truss, what's in the center truss. Okay, here we got 8. And here we got another 6. Up, I'm not in setup mode. Now I'm in setup mode. Okay. Let's check it again. Back truss and center truss. Okay, it's fine. Let's go to the next one. Let's go here to the beam. We go to setup, we choose the beams, and we take a look. Okay, from 21 on, it's on the floor, so it's half-half. Okay, let's check it. Let's do a double check. Beams from up and floor beams. Okay, fine. Next view, the wash lights. Setup view, wash clone. Let's take a look here. Okay, it starts with 33. 33 to 38 is the center truss. Is it symmetric? Yeah, it's fine. And here we got a special thing. As I said before, we are working with 2 instances, and you can see here it's 27.1, 27.2. These are the 2 instances. And we have to separate them. Oh, that's easier for cloning later. And what we're gonna do, we select all of them. We go to our MA2 1 of 2 odd. Now they're selected. I'm not in setup mode. Now I'm in setup mode. I can move them, and now we got them here separated. The first line is the first instance, and here's the second instance. This makes it easier later for us to work with cloning and also with the effects. Okay, but also we have to do symmetric selection later. But first continue here with the LED ones. Now here we got a lot of different lights. And I choose them, clear everything, choose them and highlight. And what you see here is the JDCs are in the back truss and the center truss, and the power lights are here on this side truss. And as I remember, I think it was 4 on the back truss, 4 in the center truss. Yep, that's correct. 4 on the back truss, 4 on the center truss. Now let's continue to 47. I think this should be left side. Yeah, now we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left side and also 6 on the right side. Okay, I'm gonna take them. 6 on the left side, 6 on the right side. And well, let's arrange them. Takes a little bit of time. In a live situation, I wouldn't do this, but here, well, we got the time and we take the time. Let's say we're gonna put them to position 3, and this one also to position 3. Okay, that's better. The starting point will be go also to 1, and the end point maybe 5. Start. Let's go here to 0. Here to 6. 0 and 6. Okay, we can do this. We're gonna take them here now and move them. And let's do the same thing here. We do a line. Maybe this could be 4. No, it's not 4. It could be 8. So it's 10. Okay, let's go 10. Here also 10. And here we set 0. And here we set 6. Apply. Okay. And let's make a check if it's looking fine. Okay, it's fine. In the next step, we're gonna do our symmetric groups. Let's go here to the spot one, and I'm gonna do it the same way. just starting here in the center position, and then I go counterclockwise. And we're going to start this here on a spread symmetric group. Clear everything. Let's go to the beam, and we're going to do the same thing, so same procedure. We go and store them here on the beam symmetric group. Clear everything. Now same thing for the wash lights. Now I'm gonna go prepare for working with flux later. This means going this way. Now we're gonna go and store them here on wash symmetric clone. Clear everything, and the last group is the LED group. Here, let's see how we can go symmetric. Maybe we go symmetric this way, out, in. Then we make a U. And now we have to go symmetric in, and starting here from out. Store them here, and that's it. Now the layouts are made, and we're gonna go and continue with the cloning. Okay, again, first step is unlocking the clone macro. Here, selecting the source. Okay, now we have to be very concentrated. Again, we got a possibility, we got, well, first step. I would like to lower a bit here the intensity. That's easier to work with the clone. So now they are grayed out, and for me it's easier to see the selection. Okay, here we got 8, here we got 6. We can take it out of here. 8. And here we got 6. I'm gonna store them to our clone from group, clear everything, and now selecting from our clone to group. Gonna store, clear everything, and now we start the cloning. Okay, first group is done. Let's go to our beams. Here we got, here it's easy, it's 6, 6, 6, 6, so we can go simply from left to right, left to right. Store them here to our clone. Let's do override. And doing the same with our destination. Store here, override. Clear everything, and let's do the cloning. Okay, let's clear everything, and now is the thing with the instances. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clone 2 times. I'm gonna clone 1 time for the first instance and a second time for the second instance. So here we got 6 and 6, so we can take here the center 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our source. Gonna clear everything, and let's do the same with the first instance. In this instance, normally should be the main dimmer information. And we do the cloning. And now let's do the same for the second instance. We don't need to select the source, we already got it. The only thing we have to do now is copying the same information to the second instance. store here, override. Clear everything, and let's do the cloning. Everything cleared. We're gonna continue with our LED lights. Okay, and here is a special thing. We got much more fixtures than we got here in our original file. This means I'm also gonna do 2 times cloning. What I wanna do is first a 1-to-1 cloning to the JDCs. Let's store them here, our source. And this step is easy. We're gonna clone them here to the JDCs. Let's do it. Clear everything. And now I would like to clone this to the left side and the right side. And if we take a look here at our source, we can do it maybe selecting 6 fixtures, but something symmetric. Let's say, for example, here, 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 and here. Ah, no. Let's do it different. We made the symmetric selection before starting here in the center. So let's do the same thing. I'm gonna select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our source. I'm gonna store them here. Override. Clear. And now I choose these 6 fixtures. Gonna store them here. Override. Clear everything. And gonna clone everything to the left side. And doing the same with the right side. Store them here to the clone destination. And going to clone. Clear everything. Lock the macros. And let's take a first look at our rig, how it is looking. We go to gig. Okay, let's see, which stage is this? Okay, this is our stage, our clone stage. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Or you can see both stages. Let's take a look. Oh, I think highlight's still on. Yeah, we turn off highlight. Let's take a look here at our lights. This is now our clone stage. Positions. Oh, looking nice. Looking nice. Let's just move here in and we only take a look at here our clone stage. Let's orbit also a little bit. Okay, the positions. Fine. Back is fine. Yeah, looking nice, looking very nice. The effects also straight away, looking good. Fine, we can work with this. Let's take a look at the effects. I'm gonna start with the circle again. We need some speed here. Also, this is looking fine. Let's do a fly out. Good, working straight away. The colors as well. Gobos. Okay, same as before. The gobos are different. And of course, the prism should be different. Okay, we can arrange this later. Another look. Okay, now we see the first problem we got. The beams on the floor are 180 degrees turned. Well, now we got 2 possibilities. Well, I think the best thing is to turn them straight away in the setup. Let's go to setup, patch and fixture schedule. And what was, I think it was the mega point. Let's do here and let's do a tilt offset with 180 degrees. Yes. Yeah, it's a big show file. Yeah, it's looking fine. In position. Ah, okay, problem is solved. Now they should go to the back position. The back position we have to record new again. I'm gonna take a look from the side. Yeah, everything is fine. We can work with this. And next thing, just a quick look here at our wash lights. Positions. Fine. Let's see the backdrop position. Okay. Sinus. Here the chase. Okay, everything is working fine. Just a quick look at the flyout effect, if this is working. Yeah, everything fine. If we take a look at the flyout, we see one thing. You see, it's not totally symmetric, and here is the problem that the effect is it's not made for the two instances. Okay, but we can go and adjust this. Let's start with the first thing. We're gonna adjust the gobos. And let's go here to spot. Gonna turn off everything else. And we're gonna go to our presets. Again, as we did before, we're gonna select the spots. Let's take a look at the gobos we got in the spots. Here, the second gobo I don't like. Let's see what we got here. Something. There's no triangle type. No animation wheel we don't need at all. So gobo 1 is fine, and let's see again in gobo 2. Let's choose. Well, I go for this one. Okay, this one, and we're gonna go and store here merge. Now, next gobo. Here we're gonna change it to, let's say, the ring. Yeah, that's fine. Also, again, store here, merge, and the last gobo. Yeah, last gobo is fine. I can work with this. Okay. Also, now we are here with the spotlights. What we can do now is adjusting the effect wheel, the prism wheel. Again, we're gonna go here and select spot no effects. This normally always works. Now spot prism effect. And here I would like to have a slower macro, or a slower effect prism. It's 52, let's say 50. 51. Okay, seems to be going from slow to fast. Yeah. I got no encoder here on this page, so I try to find the number, the right number. 68. Okay, let's work with this as a slow prism. And we're gonna store this here, spot prism 1, merge. And let's go to spot prism 2. And let's take a look what we got inside. Oh, let's see if they got this prism. Okay, seems to be not in the simulation. Okay, so if it's not in the simulation, we're gonna do the same as we did before. We're gonna store here a fast prism rotation. Let's say 50. Nope, 52, 51. Okay, we're gonna use this one. We're gonna store here, I was in prism 2. merge. And we're gonna clear everything. And we're gonna take a look at the frost. Spot, frost. Okay, frost is working. Okay, fine, we can go out of this page and take a look here at our gig page. Let's see if the gobos are changing, and the gobos are changing as we wanted. Also here the prism or the effect wheel is working. Now should be a frost, and we're gonna turn it off. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, next thing is we're gonna take a look at our beam lights. Let's go to a 90-degree position. And I don't know if there are gobos. Yeah, there are gobos inside. Okay, for me the gobos are fine. I wouldn't change them. And the prism is nice here. It's a very slow rotation, exactly what I want. And here it's a bit faster. Okay, for me, gobo and prism is fine. Color information also should work. Okay, and then let's go to our next thing, here the wash lights. And the problem was the effect. Now, we're gonna go again to our effect page. Here we are. We're gonna clear everything. And then as we did before, we're gonna go here to our clone to effects. But before we do this, oh no, let's do it first. Let's do it first and later we're gonna fix something. This will take a little moment. And as you see here, it already started working. This was the 2 times 4 seconds wait time, and now it's running through the effects. Starting with the intensity effects. Now intensity wash, and then intensity LED. And now doing the same here for the movement effects. Okay, effects are done. And we go back to our gig. And there should be, or there still should be, the problem with the flyout. Let's do the flyout and we make it very slow. No, it's too slow. Also the zoom maybe a bit more in. Okay, and you see here they're not starting synchronously. Means we have to go to our effects. We take a look here for the wash for the flyouts. Here is the flyout, and we're gonna change the effect. What we need are 2 blocks. If we choose 2 blocks, then the first instance and the second instance counts as one for the effect. And now you see immediately it changed and it's looking like a nice flyout. And I'm gonna do this now for all the wash effects. Actually, if you work a lot with 2 instance fixtures, then would be nice to write a small macro that's changing here the attribute, or not the attribute, the adjustment. Here's the same thing also here with the cycle. We have to go to 2. Where else? The first cycle also. Let's go here to 2 blocks. The pen wash. Then what else? The intensity. And we already got 2 blocks here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna write a macro later. Two blocks. Another 2 blocks. It's already done. Here, 2 blocks. And another 2 blocks, and we are done with the effects. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back here to our gig. And well, you see the effects now are totally symmetric. Sorry, we have to go here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's working. Now, next thing, just for checking, is the LED lights. And here, okay, as we see, I can turn off them. Are only the LED lights, but not the JDCs are working. Okay, what I have to do now, I'm gonna check out what is the problem here with the dimmer channel. The JDCs are on, but we don't see anything. Well, let's go here to a sinus effect. And we go to, let's make them white, we see them better. And we go again to our preset page. Okay, we're gonna take a look now at our LED clone. I'm not selecting the group, but I go here to our layout view and only select the JDCs. And now I'm gonna take a look what we got here. We got 3 dimmers. Okay, I don't know them very good. And I just experiment what happens. Okay, with these 2 dimmers open, you see it's working here. I keep them in the programmer and go back to our gig. And let's see if they stop. Okay, here they're working fine. But not working fine in the full mode. Okay, let's try another thing. We go back to our presets. I'm gonna clear everything, select them again. The full mode is off. Could be also a shutter thing maybe. Okay, now it's working. Let's see here. Okay, well, that's the combination we need. And well, we could do, there are different ways to work now. We could make a default preset. We could do copying the, where is it? We could copy the information from dimmer 1 to dimmer 2 and dimmer 3. I make a very dirty way. I'm gonna store it simply on an executor I don't need. Let's say here on the executor number 121. Gonna store it here. I give them super priority. And let's label them, oops, 3 times, no, 2 times, sorry. And I call this ADG up or full. Gonna clear everything here on the go button. And now I think we are almost done with our rig. Just let me take a look here. It's working fine, yeah. Okay, that's our rig now. Let's take a look here at the 3 strobe functions. Let's give here a strobe speed. White strobe is working. Here the synchro strobe with the original colors is working. And this one also is working. Fine. Let's take a look here at our bump buttons. They are fine. Red bump, green bump, cyan bump, and the magenta bump. As I said before, we got a macro to adjust the bumps. And let's do one thing. We're gonna adjust the bump to to all groups. Let's go for this to the effects. And our clone groups are 101 to 104. We go to the bump creator. Bump groups is 101 through 104, please. Okay, clear everything, even if it's cleared. We go back to our rig, and now the bump is working for the whole rig. And I think that's it. Let's try the reset button, spot up button. Yeah, everything is working fine. And now if we got more time, we could do fine adjustments for the positions, or also store some special things on the empty executor. In a real life situation, I think this would be up to now about 20-25 minutes. Now I would start working and storing front lights on an executor, the smoke machines on executor, some strobes, real strobes if they are there, all that little things that you can do very fast. Okay, I think that's it, and I hope you had some fun.